Welcome to the React Smart Paste button tutorial. Use the Syncfusion React Smart Paste button to quickly paste data into forms with AI-powered functionality in a single click. This button simplifies form filling and ensures that everything is formatted correctly. In this video, you will see how to create a React app, configure an AI service, and add the Syncfusion React Smart Paste button component. Before proceeding, make sure you have installed the latest versions of Node.js and React. I'll be using Visual Studio Code as my editor and showing the output in the Chrome browser. First, I open Visual Studio Code and create a new application using the command npx create React app. I name it my React app. Since I want to create the app with TypeScript, I add the template TypeScript. Next, I navigate to the newly created React app. To use the React Smart Paste button component, I type the command npm install at syncfusion/ej2 react buttons -- save to install the package. Before using a Syncfusion component, I need to register a trial license key. I open the index.tsx file and import the register license method from the Syncfusion ej2 base package. Using this method, I register the trial license key. For instructions on generating a trial key, refer to the link in the description. First, open the app.tsx file and remove the default code. Usually, the bug tracking form filling will take a lot of time to fill in data from the information. So now let's see how to use React Smart Paste button to fill the bug form efficiently, streamline data entry, and reduce errors. Let me create a bug tracking form by pasting this code from the Syncfusion demo page. This form contains inputs fields, buttons, combo box components. If you want to know how to get started with these components, refer to the video and documentation links in the description below. To add styles for this form, let me open the app.css file. I import the CSS references and add the required styles to align the form. I will run this application using the command npm start. See here, the form is displayed with defined components. For this form, I need to manually enter the bug details, which takes a lot of time and may lead to mistakes. To simplify filling out this form, use the Syncfusion React Smart Paste button component, which features AI-powered functionality to copy content and paste details into the appropriate fields with just one click. Before proceeding further, it is necessary to set up the AI service to use the Syncfusion React Smart Paste button component. There are many AI services like Google Generative AI or Azure OpenAI. Now I will use Google Generative AI as the required AI packages have already been installed on my machine. Then create a file named AI Models within the source folder and add the necessary code to configure the AI service. Here I provide the base URL, API key, and model name in the corresponding placeholders. If you use Azure OpenAI, you have to provide the resource name, API key, and model name. Next, I import the Smart Paste button component from the buttons package. Then I comment out this submit button and add the React Smart Paste button component, which automatically fills form fields using clipboard data. Then I set the type to button. To designate this as the primary button in the form, I set the isPrimary property to true. I also add the content property to set the text inside the button. Additionally, I set the icon CSS property to define the icon for the button. Now to add an AI Assist handler to the Smart Paste button, I'll define an asynchronous function called server AI request to retrieve AI-generated text from the server, which can be used to autofill the form. This function accepts a parameter called options of type chat options, which contains configurations for the AI request, such as messages, temperature, and max tokens. I import chat options from the JDoReact buttons package. The function will use getAzureChat AI request to generate text based on these settings. I import this method from the AI models file. Then I assign this method to the AI Assist handler in the Smart Paste button. Looking here, the form is rendered with the Smart Paste button. When I copy the bug report details from an external source like a Word document and click the Smart Paste button, notice that all the fields are automatically filled in the form. Let me summarize. I demonstrated how to get started with the Syncfusion React Smart Paste button component, set up a bug tracking form, and integrate the Smart Paste button within the form. If you want to try out the example in this video, download it from the GitHub link in the description below. I have also shared a link to learn about obtaining a free license key to use our React components through our community license if you are eligible. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel.